Greetings, adventurers, to the ADHD&D Academy. I am your host, Stephen, the guy, character, and God, it's been a while. I am Rusty. Welcome back. We are deciding later, in like when we release these, we're gonna have like a canned intro. So I don't really need to put as much effort into this as I normally do. But let's welcome. And it's been a while. And what is it? It is live D&D podcast. Nope, it's a Twitch stream that gets converted. It's not important. And we play D&D, and some of us identify as neurodivergent, or it's just obvious. So, well, let's welcome everybody around. Let's go ahead and everybody introduce your character, and I want to know what your character's favorite color is. Let's just go. I got a screen here. I'm just gonna. Should we go clockwise or counterclockwise? Counterclockwise. Okay. So, Nishant, please introduce your character and give us their favorite color.
For those at home, the screen you are looking at is not the same as the screen that the DM is looking at.
Oh shoot!
The positions may be altered.
The experience at
Well,
home
from the
might be
DM's
different.
perspective, we go. Um, Hi, folks. I'm Nishant. I play Elvin Drewstorm in this campaign. Elvin's Elden Warlock, and he's not an easygoing guy, but he's not also a hard ass. His favorite color is probably blue, the teal
Like
color blue.
like a teal blue. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Like a turquoise almost. What's teal?
It's a color.
a bit more green than turquoise.
Okay.
It's a color.
Oh, is it? Okay. I think yeah. Well,
Yeah,
see, when I asked for your favorite color, I did expect the answer to be a color. I didn't think you went fish. Um.
and
Okay.
orange.
Wonderful indeed. Then, so yeah, my screen's different. Michael's next.
Hi, everybody. My name's Michael, and I play Leomedia. She usually goes by Leo, and I think her favorite color is the current color of her skin, which is kind of an orangish red color.
Autumn Ladrin, yes, indeed. And then moving right along, we have Kevin.
Yeah, I'm Kevin. I play Ragnar Stone, and Ragnar's color is gold because he realizes gold things get him things and more food.
And what is Ragnar?
He is a dwarf that was a miner that's becoming a monk.
Fantastic. Moving right along, we have Orez.
My name is Jay, and I play the plucky little halfling peace cleric Orez, who is currently dealing with a bit of a personal crisis over his actions and his and the way he would like to adventure. His favorite color is gray, oddly enough. Kind of that
love a
bluish
gray.
gray. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like a steel gray almost.
Mm-hmm.
Gray, like the stone that you're currently stuck in.
Very similar to that slate-ish gray.
Roses are gray. Violets are a different shade of gray. Let's go chase cars. Love it. Oh, that's so weird. I just went counterclockwise. I picked that at random. Last but not least is Dominic.
Yeah, it's fine because if it would have been funny if you went clockwise, it would have gone first. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I just picked randomly, so that's so strange.
Yeah, there was a 50-50 shot, obviously. Could have gone first, but just 50% chance
Nope.
that I didn't.
Not on my one.
I am playing Salvador, the back-to-school paladin, whose favorite color is probably like a sky blue, because that is the color that all of his magic has kind of been.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I love that. So, to recap where we are picking up from, we have had a little bit of downtime as the Ice Heist babies, as they have come to be known, top of their class, first number one ranked adventuring party at the Academy of Dungeon Hunting, has begun to prepare for the arrival of Friends and Family Week. So, just to recap, we've added some rooms to the extra dimensional rooms to the crib, the Ice Heist Babies headquarters. We have or as mentioned, he is off on a existential crisis and occupied. But everybody else is getting prepared. So what we can do is pick right back up. We can pick up at let's say you guys are in the common area and you're essentially just waiting. It's the day of the event that it gets kicked off, and you're sort of like waiting for it to start. Um, how are the characters feeling about their friends and family coming? Do you guys know who's coming?
And Orez is still not with us?
Still not with you. Yep.
Well, I guess he's dead. Um, I don't think that Leo knows who's coming for sure. I mean, her sister is here already. She's staying in the crib. But other than that, she's invited a couple of people, but doesn't really know who's going to show.
Okay. Elwin, do you know who's coming for your character?
Yeah, he Elwin regularly talks back and forth, sends letters to back home, so he knows his friend is coming. Lorson is his name, and he's pretty excited. Kind of worried for Orez and where he is, but yeah, looking forward to friends and family. I guess friends for Elwin, but
Where's your familiar at this moment?
my familiar is dismissed. He's still in the ethereal plane. He's not around. He's died one too many times.
Yes, just to catch
Having
the
his
audience
own
up.
existential
Uh,
crisis.
Due to some weird quirk of magic, Dex, his familiar, an imp, whenever he gets dismissed or dies, the the body of the imp just remains. So like
Wait, it's when
they
he's dismissed too?
no,
Just
no,
No,
when it dies,
only when he
yeah.
okay.
dies. Yeah.
But due to having the deity of all cats in your house, he dies quite a lot. So yeah, so you guys are prepared. You're as prepared as you could possibly be. You are your outfits are pressed. You know everything is as presentable as you would get for an event like this. But then you'll hear a knock on your front door.
I'll rush down to go see who's at the door.
Okay, yeah. So you open the door and you'll see B, the assistant to the headmaster, frazzled as always, being like, "Oh, hi, good, great. You guys are ready, I hope, for the initiation of the ceremony as top of the class. You have to be there. Your families are waiting, which you can meet after the opening remarks, as given by Eldraxia. And we're late, and we should go now. And let's go."
Okay, gang, we gotta go do the thing, or else B will put us in the chamber again, I think.
I say, as soon as I hear B's voice, I'm like, yep, doing whatever she says. No questions, following B.
Yeah, you see, she'll when you say chamber, she'll like give Ragnar a little look of like, um, just a little look.
Yeah, she realizes that I'm like standing right next to her already. We're gone.
Are you trying to sneak up on B? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm making it very known that I'm doing exactly what she's telling me to do right now.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So you are good boy right now. Okay, absolutely. Whatever you say, wherever you need it. What was we're gonna do?
I realize she's a lot darker than she shows.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. And where is Oris?
We still don't know. He hasn't
Oh,
come back.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. That's not great. We
No.
don't have time. Let's go. So like she'll just start walking and ushering you guys to the front of the school. Basically, this is where you guys had your orientation and your initial area. It's the wide open field with the once you're past the gate, the arch, the two roads that just to remind everyone, the river that goes through town is going under the Academy of Dungeon Hunting and into the ocean. The backside of the school, like way back, is essentially a cliff face into ocean. So there's a little bit of a delta down there. Um, and there's two essential gates. One is for just regular traffic, and then the other is for like ceremony. And so you guys are heading to the other one where the ceremony. You'll see that there are people gathered there, but there's like tents and pavilions. It's like very much like I don't know, like a state fair kind of thing where it's like or a farmer. You know what I mean? It's like all outdoors. Tents are set up. There's stalls. There's info desks of like this club, that club, all sorts of different things. You guys are coming to be presented as like part of the podium, and you guys are standing sort of essentially like backstage behind this curtain, getting ready to go on, so to speak, to welcome all the friends and family. And yeah, B will gather everybody, and she'll be like, okay, she'll like tell you where to stand, this, that, and the other, da 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 da, da. And she'll be like, okay, so now we just are going to wait for the headmaster,
Yes, ma'am.
and then there'll be a long wait, and then eventually, like, everybody, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please, and thank you.
A solid 5.
At 24.
Ooh,
A
24.
7.
So on the 24, you will actually see a like little bit of a haze, like sort of a heat wave, from next to where B is standing, and then all of a sudden he has popped into existence right next to her.
Yikes.
Students,
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
morning. Well, are you guys ready for this week?
Yes. I'm kind of
Ready as we
excited for
can
it.
be.
I hate
Are
it.
you?
And so he will open the curtain, and you guys will all walk out, and there will be polite applause, and you'll see you'll recognize some of the people in your thing, and then right before right before you guys all finish going out, B will actually grab you, Leo, real quick, and she'll be just like, Leo, we weren't ready because you didn't tell us your kids were coming, so they're waiting with all the other ones, with the minors. Okay, and then like you will go out there. She'll push you out there, and he will Eldraxi will come, and he'll take the podium, and he'll be like, it's like that. And then it's a slight cough that just sort of like reverberates throughout the entire meadow and the entire field, and everybody like turns to him because he's a very imposing figure. And he'll say, greetings, everyone, to the Academy of Dungeon Hunters, where, per the educational charter from the Department of Education of the Cavian Empire, I am legally required to welcome you to the school, which I personally refer to as the gauntlet. And you'll see B like gives him the elbow. Right. Please make yourself as unobtrusive as possible while on the grounds. We are running a school. We are not running a networking event where a bunch of nobles get to meet about their kids and virtue signal. Those meetings are actually being held in town, and I believe the most exclusive tavern had a table and a private room open up, which I think is just first come first serve. And you'll see a couple of the people in the crowd like leave. I thought so. Okay. Well, as a reminder, for those of you who would like to compete in this year's Spellstorm tournament, as a reminder, any guests that would like to participate, or you will have to be limited to your students' respective levels. Um, we don't want to repeat of 30 years ago. And you see a couple people nod. Everyone, go ahead and give me a history check.
Nat 1.
At an 8.
A
Okay.
3.
21.
Oh, Elwyn. Yeah, you remember hearing about this from your parents, that there was a basically almost war started because of the Spellstorm tournaments. People were using it as a vicarious method of comparing themselves with their kids. Not that anyone would ever do that, right? He goes, and just so you folks know, this year we have increased the what am I trying to say? Controls through Spectrum, our guardian school spirit, and if anyone's doubting, just remember the 3 students that were expelled last year. Right. Well, so I never know how to end these things. I don't know. B, do the horn. And you see, she goes, what? And she pulls out this like massive, and like everyone covers their ears because it's so loud. And then when everyone is coming to, he's gone already. So you guys are standing up there. B ushers you guys forward to go mingle, and that's that. So we'll do this in whatever order I choose. Elwin, you'll notice that your parents are very close to the front row. You have Shanria and Hamar Roostorm standing up there. So your mother is waving to you like, come right over here.
I'll walk over. I go and hug my mother. Hello, mother.
Darling, how have you been? Mwah, mwah. Oh my God, you are so thin. They are not feeding you enough.
It's being lean, mother. It's good.
Yes. Anyways, I've heard that this year the Baron of the Vitaabin theocracy is going to be here. Do you know who that is? I hear their son is like um some type of fighter or something. How has your networking been going?
Networking has been going great, mother. Um, do the rest of the people, like, is everyone still there, or has everyone dispersed away um, from the ISS babies?
Yeah, you guys are breaking off and doing your own
Yeah,
thing. But if you want to introduce someone to your parents,
yeah.
we'll
So
we'll massage the timeline for sure.
right, so if I look behind me, and if anyone's there, I gesture over. This is the ISS baby. This is my group, my gang, and I go and wave over to everyone.
Who specifically do you want to introduce them to?
I want to introduce him to Ragnarok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
this is your oh, a dwarf.
Right.
How fun. Um, hello. So are you going in for a handshake, Ragnar?
I'm going in for the full family effect. So I'm going
So,
in for a big
so
hug and say,
as
family.
soon as you go in for a hug, there is an immediate like, what are you doing?
Oh, we're not doing that. Hello.
Oh, hello. Adorable. Um,
yes,
Elwin,
saved my life countless times, mother.
I'm sure, and I'm sure you've saved theirs. That's how it works. Um, could your father and I speak to you privately, please?
Certainly. See you around, Ragnarok.
I just walk away.
So she will pull you in close, and there'll be like a little bit of a magical effect to sort of like dampen sound around you as she will go, Elwin, this is a serious moment in your life, in my life, in your father's life. And your father has not said a word. He's barely paying attention. It is important to leverage your position as top of the class to make the right connections for our family. Do you understand?
Yes, mother.
Okay. So, did you just choose whatever people you could find? Or how did this happen?
The school assigned them, mother.
I see.
In the
Well,
background, very faintly, you hear me say, family to another group.
pick up on that in just a moment. Um, love that. So, yeah, so she's like, so, we have arranged for you to meet some of the other families who are also going to be here this week. The tavern is the Golden Goose, and we will need you there promptly at twilight.
I do have other tasks here, mother.
Oh, I knew you'd understand. Ta-ta for now. I'm gonna go take a lap, and we'll see you soon. Mwah, mwah. Love you to bits. And like, she's off,
To just
and
leave.
your father is just trailing her around.
I am confused. I'm like, ah,
We will.
mother,
So,
I'm
so
used to this.
as we hear that call of family, you'll see Ragnar. You are approaching a group of dwarves, but they're not your dwarves.
So the chant goes, family.
Family.
And then we just get I realize it's not my dwarves or my family, but I start embracing them like other dwarves would.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh no no no. Uh, who are you?
Ragnar, I'm a tall dwarf.
Okay.
What
You,
are you guys here for? I can help.
um,
We're
um,
family.
uh, uh, so you'll feel a tap on your shoulder as you turn around and you see your parents are behind you.
1 second. Family. I do that.
First door's like family, family.
Family.
So yeah, now there's progression. But as you look and you see your parents behind you, you also see your cousins, some brothers, more cousins, second cousins. In specific order, you see members of the Ragnaroks, the Blockbakers, the Orlins, the Orlins, the Pebblebrooks, and the Ragnaroks, and on and on.
Yeah. I looked, and then I go, huh. Cousin Earl's not here. Family.
You see
Oh,
about
there you are. Everybody's here.
son, I have to tell you, you leaving was an inspirational moment for the town.
Well, I had to follow what I felt. I couldn't just stand around, keep mining.
Yes. We have learned through you that it is important to feel what you felt. And, well, I just have to apologize for trying to force you to be something that you weren't, my boy. And he'll start fully breaking down.
Ragnar shows another side and he gets like very sentimental and they do like a big rowdy dwarf crying together and start hugging each other. I love you too.
Yeah, you guys are having this wonderful moment, and then you also see like food is starting to appear in the group out of nowhere that people brought. I was like, I tried to eat something earlier, and it just wrecked my entire stomach. So we're using our own food.
I let him know. I'm like, did you know you can use a shield as a plate? You can get more food in one sitting.
Yes, good, good. We can use shields as plate. We make shields. We can use them as plates.
Bigger
Well,
plates.
yeah, take me around, my boy. And so, like, they'll start leading you off to do all that. Okay. And then who else do we have? Sal, remind me who was coming for yours.
My parents said that they would be coming, and I don't know of any friends that were. Sal doesn't know of any friends that were supposed to come. He explicitly did not want to invite any of his old friends.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and I'll have you make a perception check for me.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, you see off to the side there is a very overwhelmed, just little old lady, like clutching her, just like holding her possessions a little bit too close. And you recognize your mom.
I wave to her as I'm like just crawling through people to get over. I'm just like, Mom, Mom, over here. South,
Oh,
you wait right there. I'm coming to you.
I can hear you. Where are you?
I'm coming right up.
Where are you, Sal? Where are you?
I'm coming right up. And then I just get up
You
to her and I just turn her around towards me.
Oh, Sal, there you are. You've lost weight. You look so good.
Thanks. Yeah, no, it's a lot of cardio, a lot of working out we gotta do here to stay in
You've been
adventuring
keeping
shape.
up with Meat Day, then I assume.
Oh yeah, well of course we gotta keep up with meat day.
Yeah.
Leaner cuts recently, but yeah.
Oh, Lena Cuts. I see. I guess you're too good for the shop. I guess then.
What? No, no, it's not like that, Mom. Not at all. It's
Well,
just,
what's wrong with the cuts we had at home? You got Lena cuts now. I don't understand what the difference is.
I just it's Mom, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. Your cuts were always the best for back home in talent. Just needs a little bit different ones here. It's
Well, I
just
guess they're
different.
not good enough anymore because if you're using the Lena cuts, then you're wasting away.
No, no, you said I looked good. I thought I looked good.
Well, it's a false front. It's like little Sally Benningson's child. She ate bread for nothing but 2 years, died from a carriage accident.
Yeah, that's okay. Where's Dad? Is Dad here?
Oh, I don't know. Like she starts looking around.
Did he
He-
come here with you?
yeah, he was here. He said he was gonna come from the inn, but he was tired.
Okay.
He
What inn are you?
worries. Yeah.
Okay, I can go get him from the inn. But it's just you and Dad. No one else came, right? Just you two.
Well, no, but we were trying to let your friends and family know, and they were asking after you and where you were, and we were so proud, and we just we invited them to come along, but then they said they would come, but then nobody came, so I don't know.
Okay, okay, that's good. We don't want anyone else. I just wanted you and Dad here. That's all that matters.
Well, they
But
said they were coming. We can try to find out.
who specifically said they were coming?
Oh, your old boss, and then a couple of your coworkers, and then a couple of their coworkers. We didn't tell us you had so many friends. I guess you haven't been writing to them because they didn't even know where you were.
And you told them where I was?
Well, yeah, they're your friends, Sal. You gotta have friends.
The Not those friends. We don't need those friends. But it's okay. They're not here, so that's good.
They were
And
so nice. What's wrong with your friends? This is because you're not thinking straight because you don't have enough meat.
I
All right, I'm gonna go fix you something. Come on, let's go. And she'll start taking you around to like the stalls and the different food they have out there.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with her.
Yeah. So that conversation will continue, and then Leo, you'll see B will point you to where like where people like essentially the kids section of where this like fair essentially is going on.
Yeah, I'll head over.
hmm yeah, and as you walk up, you will hear two voices say, "Mommy!" They will rush up to you, and you very clearly recognize them as two of your friends from the city that you would run cons with, and the two halflings, the halfling twins, Lezu and Fenrana Hildu,
Right.
are fully dressed up as children and pretending to be children.
God. Hi, Lazu and Fenrana. What?
Uppies.
No, absolutely. What? Fine. And I'll just like bend down and give them a hug. I'm not gonna pick them up.
See, they are enjoying this entirely too much.
Yeah. Um, Leo's definitely a darker shade of orange than she normally is. She's clearly embarrassed. Um, what are you guys doing?
We heard about Friends and Family Week,
Well,
so
yeah,
we
I
thought we'd
told you
come.
about it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, here, hold this, and she'll hand you a purse that is very fat with coin.
God. And I'll like stuff it away somewhere so nobody can see it.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Oh no. 21.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys, you fall into the old habit. She basically does a brush pass with you. And you notice like some of the other nobles that are around are like kind of noticing that their purses are a little lighter.
Listen, you gotta chill here. You gotta calm it down. Take it easy here. There are very magical people here who will
Yeah,
mess
we were,
you up.
we've been mingling around for a while. We should probably change location because we've hit most everybody. That headmaster's hard to pin down.
Please, for the love of all that's holy, do not pickpocket the headmaster.
I
He
mean,
will kill you.
We
What?
tried. Look, we tried. It is. I don't know. Is listen. Fair is fair. When you learn your
Yeah.
lesson.
Okay, let's go to a different place than this and find some food. Let's go to the cafeteria.
We should go to that inn where all the nobles are going because they will have pockets.
Absolutely not. Let's go to the cafeteria and we will sit at a table by ourselves and catch up where you guys can't. Please don't pickpocket any of my friends.
Okay, give this back to the tall guy.
Oh, God. And I'll stuff it in my pocket. Which tall guy? There are so many tall guys.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get their names.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stuff that in my pocket too. Guess I have to
Uh,
figure out who this belongs to.
okay. So yes, so you guys are off with catching up with your friends and or family. You have the Spellstorm tournament that is coming up, which you guys are obligated to participate in. Did you see the railroad? And
I don't know.
what
I'm
do you
feeling
guys?
kind of tired. Maybe we'll just go back to the house.
Too much effort. Too much effort.
Too much effort.
Tournament sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, we've been fighting a lot lately. Let's just go hang out with our cat.
We had too many tournaments. We've too much. We're already at the top. Why do we need to do more?
Goodness gracious. Okay. So yes, good and great. Do you guys want to be doing anything in your a little bit of downtime before we get into the tournament? I got to turn this light on.
I mean, I would like to know where Orez is. And did
Yeah.
anybody come for Orez? Is there somebody? Are there like monks or people with his markings on them?
No, you do not see. Well, you know what? Give me a perception.
19.
You get a pretty. You've had to case joints and read crowds and all sorts of things, so you can scan the crowd pretty confidently, and you don't see any like symbology that would tie him to the temple that he's from.
Okay. Was kind of hoping they knew where he was, but all right.
I'm gonna go run by the inn where my parents are staying and get my dad.
Okay. Yeah. You will head to the inn. Your mother will be talking your ear off the whole way.
Mhm.
And yeah, you guys get there. You get into the room, and there's nobody in the room where she says she is staying.
Is there any like any sign that someone was in here recently?
Yeah, I mean, some of her stuff is there, and she's like, "Well, he was here earlier. Maybe he stepped out. Maybe we just missed him, and he's at the school."
God. Let's go. I'll if there's an innkeep there, I'll ask them if they have seen him or like when he left.
Um, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, that's bedroll. Very unhelpful. It's a little bit of a busy inn. They didn't really clock it, or people come and go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Unfortunately.
Dang it. Okay. Well, let's I guess grab up the stuff, and then y'all can stay at our place. We have a bunch of magical expanding rooms, so that way you can stay close.
Fancy.
It actually is very fancy. But we only have it for a little bit, so we gotta use it or lose it.
Like airline miles.
hmm
um, like portal token credit? I
Wait,
don't know.
it's canon that we have airlines here.
Well, no, it's canon that the Portal Transit Authority has a rewards program. It's canon now.
But aren't they the only one?
Sorry?
Aren't they the only one? You have
Yeah.
like reward programs because you want loyalty, but they're the only one.
Yeah, well,
Never
listen, if
mind.
you
We'll
want to
do
tell
that
them
next
if
time.
you want to tell them how to run their business, go be my guest, okay? Okay, yeah, so you can collect your mother and you guys get your stuff and head back to the inn. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, and I'd also leave a note there saying that, hey,
Yeah.
we took the stuff over to the house. Here's where to go. Oh man, not great. That is only a perception of 6.
Okay. Yeah. For perception 6, um you leave the note, and you are the innkeeper didn't recognize anything. So you're able to just grab the stuff and head back to the school. Okay, and then you guys are going to be getting ready for the Spellstorm tournament, so you'll have a little bit of time to do stuff, but it is later that night. Um, so, Ragnar, you are catching up with your family,
Yeah,
eating.
yeah,
You,
we're all in the living room, kitchen, choosing rooms. They're all everywhere. The house is a lot more live than anything. But I do go. Who else is in the house with us?
right
Or
now, people will be coming back, but you have, Sal's going to be getting there with his mom. You have, well, we'll see. We'll see who ends up back there, but you guys will all have to be in the same spot for the tournament.
so yeah, I'm at the house, basically throwing a mini party in the crib.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, I think I brought my few friends back to try and keep them away from nobles, and then got slightly panicked when we walked in and there were 30 dwarves that may or may not have gold on them. That I'm like, do not steal from my friends or my friends' family. Please don't steal from them. Please, 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 please. We're just gonna
Uh,
be friendly.
so their favorite word right now is family. So as soon as the door opens, everyone, all 30 or however many dwarfs is, faces the door, puts their hands up and says, "Family!"
God, so many people.
So yeah, so you see these, you see the Ragnar's family will essentially just like pull like the disguise of them being kids just works entirely. So they get like picked up, and
Oh no.
they're like, oh no no, and they're like, now they can't. So yeah, they're getting fed and like all cheeks pinched, like, oh, so adorable, like, are these yours? Oh, they're so cute. Da, da, da. You look good for, um
Well, thank you, thank you. They're a handful, but it's worth it. Every day it's difficult, but it's worth it. And I'm just gonna lean into it just to fuck with them. Like, yeah, look at my kids. They're super young. Like, yeah, please take them off my hands. Take care of them.
like, oh, that dude. So now they're starting to get fed and passed around and like shown everything. And they're like, oh, what's this? What's that? Da, 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 da. Okay, wonderful, good and wonderful. Now,
I kind of I kind of like Ketlin to like try to. We're using Ketlin, right?
Leo.
All
Leo.
right. Well, my, see Ragnar doesn't know if he's Ragnar sometimes. So I kind of like signal to Leia to try to talk real
Yeah.
quick. Like, did you see anything about Oris at all today?
No, I have no idea where he is, and I haven't seen any like of his family. I mean, I don't know his family, but I haven't seen any monks or nothing around.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll ask the rest. I kept going family to everyone, and I couldn't see anyone
Yeah,
that went with Oris.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Getting a
then
little worried about him.
I had you a plate of food and a booze.
Oh, dope. Thanks.
I go back to the party.
Same.
Okay, yeah, party's in full swing. Elwin, your mother is dragging you around, trying to network to everybody she can see, and then some. Like fully introducing to you. Like there's clear indication that she is fishing for a wife for you to enhance the family status.
Um, I'm used to this by now. Like, obviously, I grew up in that household, so I know how she operates and uh, what works and what doesn't work with her. I play along for a while and smile pleasantly and play the good part, but I'm obviously not interested. And as we go on through the evening, I try to sort of keep edging upon her uh, that these are my friends and these are the people who I am like are part of my group, are my family here, and who I've chosen to be to hang around with. And so to try to like get them slightly warmed up to the idea that to change your mind.
Yeah,
I
no,
not
and every time you bring up anything or anything to that effect, it's always like, "Oh, of course,
yeah,
darling, of course." But and it's like she's just not hearing you at all. Um,
yeah,
so unless you try to steer it, that's going to be what your entire afternoon is. And you have a couple good your mother has a couple good prospects for you, and will seem to be like working on a couple deals to make that arrangement permanent. But we will get through all of that, and then you will essentially be getting ready to head into the Spellstorm tournament.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sweet.
So,
Good.
so here's how this is going to work. You guys, as a party, are a team. You can bring any of your friends and/or family with you um, into the tournament. Um, when it comes time, there will be another sort of gathering. Eldraxia will reappear. You'll see the eyes of your children, Leia, like we got it. Like it's their like goal, right? It's like if we could just get this, we've made it, right?
Don't
Um,
do it. He will kill you.
anyway, so he's gonna break it down. He's like, okay, so the tournament is broken up into three categories. You have Arcane Dodgeball, the Illusion Maze, and Elemental Relay. Um, Again, we are limiting any type of magics to level out with the students' abilities, such that you will be able to um, have a fair competition in as much as it possibly can. Um, any questions?
Is there a size limit to the team?
Well, everybody gets one person they can bring in.
Okay.
One of our normal members is out today. Do we get a sub for that?
No.
Okay.
Okay. We'll have you guys step onto your portals. We're going to keep the scores hidden until such time as the tournament has concluded. Okay. So we will pull up, if you guys want to join the map that I have just started. Get this set up, rocking, and or rolling. And do you guys are you able to?
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. I see things. And we get to pick one person to come with us?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's no one because I'm not bringing my mom here.
You could, if you wanted, like make a last minute. Yeah, you don't have to bring anybody, but if
If
there
you
was
wanted,
if there's somebody else you wanted to bring in, you could.
you could
And
take my sister if you wanted.
yeah, you could use your plus one as either one of Leo's kids, or
Sure.
yeah,
What if we just put them both in a trench coat?
There you go.
For one of the 30 dwarves.
that was gonna be how I originally brought them in. They were just gonna be two people named.
Yeah, I'll bring Ketlin then if we can bring in another person.
Sure.
Well, that's too many tokens. How did I delete some of these?
I can do it.
Do you want her character sheet, Dom?
I can pull it up. Is it the one that's already in the campaign?
Yes. Catelyn, Eladrin, level 3 druid.
Yeah.
I realized we never put a name.
You never put a name on what?
On my buddy.
But yeah, that was up to you.
Uh,
Dom, I'm going to unassign Cutland from me, and then you can assign her, and then you should be able to control her.
Okay.
All right, are we all set?
Thanks. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
You have a token for Fen? Do you have a token for Fen?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can just grab a
This
token.
was
And do
main.
Or if I can.
Don't think I'm able to put.
Hey, I can add Fen. Check that out. I put Fen on the map.
Sorry, headphone problems. Connected.
I figured it out.
That better? Nope, I can't hear you guys now.
We're not talking. Can you hear us?
Hello, hello.
He can't hear us.
Well, if he can't hear us, we should continue to speak so that way when he gets in, he can alert us to his ability to then hear us. So I'm just really extending this sentence out as long as I possibly can to fill.
Let me try
the
dropping
gaps.
out and coming back in.
He's going to drop out, and then he'll be right back.
And when he comes back, we'll be talking because we're just continuing this same 2 or 3 sentences for a while to make sure that he'll be able to hear.
Yes.
He has some input for us to just understand and have a benchmark against. Yes, this is what the entire stream is going to consist of because he will take his sweet time joining it. This was going to continue repeating on. And I'm out of breath now. Someone please take over, please.
Then
Well,
I have nothing else to. I have nothing to talk about, so I'm just going to say the word talk, 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 sentence continue, comma, and continue the sentence. And he's still not here.
Yeah, my biggest
Think-
concern is
Exclamation
that
mark.
someone will run out of breath and then pass out by the time he gets back. I also realized that I have to let him back in
Oh, yeah.
after he drops
You have
out.
a
We're all
role.
just talking.
He's not back yet. We're just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to wonder where Orez is and if he's just going to appear in this teleportation circle in the middle here.
What?
Or
He's like sinking through the rock, and he just like flops out of the other side.
he's gonna fall through the ceiling at some point.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm about to pull a Gandalf and come back as Aura as the white.
Been gone for a day. You changed this much? We can
It's
hear
been
you.
a
Can you hear us?
lifetime of
Can
me.
you this? The inputs must be given. He's
All right, I
frozen.
think
Is
he's
he
coming
to you
back. We're
guys?
gonna show him on stream
Yeah, he's
again.
frozen.
Can he hear us? It's the question of the ages.
He looks frozen.
Can you hear me now?
Frozen, perplexed.
Can hear me though.
He can hear you. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Yeah, we
Can't
can.
see you though.
I can see him. He's
Well,
frozen.
he's
frozen.
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 He's actually just sitting there very, very still.
Oh my
that's
god.
good.
I can hear you now.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay!
We did it.
But Steven, you are
Christmas is
frozen on
saved.
camera.
Yes.
Steven.
God.
Just still looking perplexed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Confused.
he's
Sort
gone.
of why is this happening to me? But while we wait, I found the source of the echo that was happening last week, and it is in fact that some of your voices register through Steven's speakers to his microphone. So while we're playing, I'm like watching everyone's levels, and Steven's lighting up at the same time you guys are, but Steven's not saying anything, and I'm picking up that that's the echo, and specifically for some reason it's Kevin and Dom. Your voices are at the right register where his mic's not. It's not gating him.
Hitting the right frequencies for the
Mhm.
microphone.
He likes to turn it up a little when we speak because he just likes the sound of our voices so much.
Exactly. It's that low soothing feel.
Well, just to you and
There he
now,
is.
can you hear us?
Stefan.
You can
Joey
see
on
him.
stream.
And where's my
We can hear you. Can you hear
Oh,
us?
neat.
He's perplexed again.
So your backdrop is covering everything. Your face and everything.
but this is fine.
Yep.
That is fine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Stupid technology and its stupid face.
It was working for so long. Well, this is what my messy the backdrop on for reasons, so I didn't have to pick up anything.
Let's all silently judge.
Please. Yeah. This is like when you invite somebody over and it's like, oh, let me and then
Judging.
also
Judging.
the other downside is these two furballs decided to interrupt everything. Okay. Well, here we are. We did it,
And Mark,
and
we're back.
we won. If you are, what happened to my background is what you're asking, because even if we join it together, what happened? Oh Lord have mercy. Okay, so you have you guys are going to start with round one here. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's been so long. How do I just add everybody to the encounter?
Oh no.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Lord Sands' last name is spelled wrong.
Okay. So you guys are now in the once you teleport in, you will see essentially what is around you. You are in another constructed environment like you did when you first got here with Spectrum. So this is clearly being run through the school. Well, obviously. And you have arcane constructs around you. And as they said, the first one is going to be arcane dodgeball, essentially. And then right in the middle, you will see Spectrum appear. Greetings, Ice Heist babies.
Hi, Spectrum.
Yo.
I'm seeing you again.
Are you ready to begin?
Could the rules be explained first?
Certainly. The first challenge is Arcane Dodgeball. You must avoid, deflect, or counter enchanted projectiles while trying to hit the opponents. And she indicates the two constructs.
Can we hit them with any magic or only the dodgeballs?
Any use available to you is acceptable within the confines of the tournament.
If we break the constructs, do we win?
It would certainly make the challenge much easier moving forward.
And the
At the end
dodgeballs
of the
are what are the dodgeballs? Are they the big shiny balls? These things?
She indicates the arcane, like the glowing blue constructs that are on all four areas of the field.
Okay.
So you have one here. So you have top left, top right, and bottom left.
And this isn't one? Bottom right's not a thing?
It's certainly there, but it's not. She didn't indicate that it's going to be shooting at you.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're ready.
Great.
Defend. Don't get hit.
Let us begin. And then you guys will roll initiative.
Alrighty. Ooh, getting with the 18.
It's a good start.
Sal only with an 8.
So,
From a 16.
Ben got a 20.
What did you? Ragnar, yours
Elven.
was a 13. Okay, so it is showing it correctly.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Let us begin. Okay, so Larson is going to be first. What happens is on your turn, one of these three constructs will pop up and basically shoot a arcane projectile at you. You so let's have you see it just powers up and just thing just shoots right at Lorsan. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Or he can
Okay.
use his reaction to cast a spell.
Dex saving throw.
DC 12.
Oh no. 7.
Okay. So he will then take uh, 3 damage.
All right. 3 damage.
Okay. And then rest of his turn can proceed as he likes.
Gotcha. Lorson is scared shitless. Just randomly someone popped up and
Oh, I
struck
also
him.
forgot to explain this. Like, this is all like arcane construct. Like, nobody's in like life-threatening danger, right? If you
Right.
get knocked down to 0 HP, you just get booted from the game. So, what happens is the since he got hit, since he failed the throw, he got a point, and you're trying to get very few points. So the lower your score, the better. At the end.
Gotcha.
Okay. Does any want to do anything else on his turn?
Yeah. So like, he can still cast a spell. He still has his action, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he's gonna cast web around the construct. So which construct had attacked me?
No,
Or
the
Wilson?
one of the 3 arcane constructs shot a thing at you. None of the constructs fired anything.
Right. Like which one of those constructs? I'm just trying to measure the distance.
Oh, I see. You could say the one that's top right, the one that's closest to
Gotcha.
him.
Okay, sweet. So that's within 60 feet. So the web will, yeah. So person will try to attack with the web. The web just conjures a massive sticky webbing at a point within range and fills a 20-foot cube for the duration of 1 hour with concentration.
Okay.
It
Uh,
must succeed a dex saving throw or have a restrained condition.
these have 0 dexterity, so it is restrained.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. So we'll put this right on here and say it is webbed. Um,
That's Lorson's turn.
okay. Next up, we have Ketlin.
Okay.
So first make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
or
Oh,
dodge or whatever.
and Ketlin is within 10 feet of me, so she adds 3 to this. Which I forgot to mention. I have aura now, so anyone who's within 10 feet of me adds 3 to their saving throws.
To any
That's
saving throw?
Salvador.
21.
That's dope.
21 certainly passes, so no hit.
Cool. And then for her action, she is going to. It's the wrong character sheet. She is going to. So getting hit is a saving throw, not an attack. So AC doesn't matter. So she is going to cast Fairy Fire. It's a 20-foot zone on. I don't think I can hit multiple of anything. Well, I can hit a construct and the pylon that they're next to. I'll do that on the one on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a Fairy Fire. It's a Dex saving throw from them.
Okay. Why isn't it doing this for me? Dex. Uh, 16.
16. Okay, that succeeds. So I don't think anything happens for them.
Okay.
And then can't cast a spell for bonus action, so she's not going to do anything for a bonus action right now.
Okay. Moving right on to Tim Rock. Who is this? Oh, is this Ragnar's friend?
Yeah, his real name is Tim, and it's like a switch. So Timmy's his nickname, and Tim's his actual name. Usually, it's the other way around.
Got it. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, so this arcane construct, this pylon will fire at him.
Which
Need a
one?
DC 12 dex. This one up here, top left.
12.
Nice. Okay, so no hit, and then he has the rest of his turn.
He has his crossbow out and will shoot towards the construct. Let's see. Yep, let's hit it.
The one near the pylon that.
Yeah.
shot at him. Okay.
For a 5.
5 is not going to hit.
And then he will uh realize he's a little over his head and end his turn there and stop.
Okay. Leo.
Okay. I want to make sure I understand how this works. Well, I'm making a deck save, right?
Yes, please.
25.
Yeah.
And then is the idea that, well, does it seem like I can take control of these pylons and shoot them at the constructs? Or
You could attempt that. This one down here is fully in lava.
oh, okay,
The bottom left.
not great.
The one top left is on a sort of plateau, so it's high up. You'd have to climb. The only one that would be easy to access would be top right. Looks like there's some stairs there, so they lead up. You also have the arcane constructs that have not gone yet, but you want to avoid being hit by those as well.
Right. And the win condition is kill the constructs?
The win condition is, well, so everyone's going to go through the same. All the people competing in the Spellstorm tournament are going to go through the same thing, and then your points will be, calculated. So if somebody gets knocked out, like if their HP gets reduced to 0, they won't have any HP actually lost. But when they pop out, then anytime it would have been their turn, it's an automatic point. So so it's basically just like avoid getting hit.
For how long?
There's 3 rounds.
Okay.
Mm.
So don't get hit is the goal.
Mhm.
Okay.
Arcane dodgeball.
Got it.
Hmm.
I mean, if the goal is only to not get hit, can I move over to here and hide in the rocks?
Where is here?
Hold on, I gotta do the ping thing. Over to the left
Yeah,
side by this thing.
there's a cage there. There's some crevices and stuff like that. You could certainly attempt to hide.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. And you want a stealth check?
I do.
I get advantage on stealth.
You moved Ketlin instead of Leo.
My bad. I got a 26 on stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you blend in, use your elven cloak, and find a crag, and you are hard to be seen.
Good. I think,
Did you? Oh, and you passed your dex. Okay, yeah,
yep. And I mean, I might as well. On my way to hide over there, can I take a shot at this construct on the southwest?
sure.
So before I hide, I'm not going to get advantage or anything. With my short bow is a 19 to hit.
19 hits for sure.
Good. For 7 piercing damage.
Okay, so you see it takes 7 damage, which almost has no effect on it at all.
Yeah.
But you can see that, like, by hitting it, you've like it's forced it a step back, which will limit its movement.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'm going to end my turn hiding in the rocks.
Okay. It's gonna be Fen.
Oh, my turn again. Dope. Fen is probably going to do the same thing. She is also a rogue. Um, she also has a short bow. But I think she's going to go the other direction. Scatter.
Scatter.
And I guess she can't go that far. Yeah, she's going to bonus action dash and try to get all the way over here.
Okay.
And
And
then
I assume you measured that.
it's 60 to there. Can
Love
she
it.
hide over there too?
There's not any sort of cover, so you'd be like hiding on flat ground, which would be a pretty steep DC.
Um,
You
remind
need a
me
natural
on
20.
Yeah. Remind me on game mechanics. Do range attacks get disadvantage on prone people?
I believe so.
I believe
Yes.
so too. All
Yeah.
right. She's gonna go prone and hide, or try
And
and hide.
she's small. So
Yep. Uh,
okay.
Stealth is a 7. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you see she like runs down there and like goes flat, and it's like, yeah, there's a person lying on the ground. Uh
Good luck, Fen.
yep. Okay, so this one that was hit will have da, da, da. Okay. Where is its oh, these are the new stat sheets. Okay. Things have moved. Okay. It is going to walk forward and oh, just enough. Come up to Ketlin here and take a swing
Sister,
with
no.
its 20 hits, I assume.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. And you see it will only do you see it's like it's moving in kind of a very, very artificial way. So it's gonna do 1 damage. Great, cool.
Woo.
But that still counts as a point, right? Okay.
A point for being hit, and then 1 HP off of Kevin. And then this one will go. So it will use half of its movement to drop down, and then the rest it will come right here. And that is its whole turn. Spectrum will be doing nothing aside from observing, and it goes to Ragnar.
Wasn't it the other one that was supposed to move in the order it shows the construct?
Oh, you're absolutely right. So that one has its full movement. It's going to come right up to you. I appreciate.
No.
No, I appreciate the integrity. So, does a 24 hit?
Is it like a physical hit?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Is your
Yes.
AC higher than 24?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Wow.
No. Yeah. My AC is not higher than the 24, so 24 hits.
I was being obtuse. I was being obtuse, and then this is going to be 10 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. And that'll be that. And now it's Ragnar.
All right. Nothing's getting shot at me right now. Okay. I will hit the construct in front of me
Okay.
with
First,
a.
first I need a DC 12 dexterity save.
Okay, I will actually go use a reaction to deflect missiles.
Love it. Instant success.
What do you hit my range? Oh, you can use this reaction to deflect or catch missiles when you are hit by ranged weapons. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced.
Yeah, you
by one.
automatic. There's no damage. It's just a hit or no hit for points.
Okay.
Deflecting automatically. You're not hit. So
Okay. So I will
you
use
saved
a
the point.
I will still use a key point to make a ranged attack with this reaction.
Okay.
So ranged attack. Oh well, I don't have my crossbow out. Never mind. So I will start hitting this construct with the unarmed strike. Does a 12 hit?
It does not. No.
Okay. I will go into bonus. Use Fury of Blows. The key point. Boom. Okay. Unarmed Strike. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits.
Okay, that will be a 5 to hit the construct. Five
five
damage.
Yep.
And then second one will be 21 to hit
That'll hit. Yep.
for another 12 damage.
Nice. Yeah, so this construct, so you deflect this arcane bolt that comes in, and then you are dodging and weaving and like using your hammer like fist to like hit weak points in the actual construct and doing some damage to it, but it looks totally fine.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. Is that and then that's the
and
end of your
that
turn, I assume.
will be it.
Okay. So then this one will then use half of its movement to climb down and then get to here like it was going to do. And that's the end of its turn. So it's going to go to Elwyn. So DC 12 dex save, please.
Yes, sir.
And that's an 18.
18. That's a success.
Alrighty, so Elwyn will. Let's see, what can Elwyn do? Elwyn can hit this one with a binding pike. So 10 feet of range, move here, and Elvin is going to hit this construct. Get my cursor out. The one near Ragnar with a binding pike.
Okay.
And to hit. 17 hit.
A 17 does not hit.
Oh, well, shucks. That's all of. Oh wait. And then, as a bonus action, Elvin will face step away from the construct over to, let's see, where can she face? When can he face it to? Oh, my bad. I move spectrum. Oops. 30 feet. Near Fen. That's 30 feet, I believe. Yep. Over here.
Okay.
That's Hill's turn.
Sounds good. And then we'll go to Sal.
Okay. Sal is gonna run up on this gatekeeper construct and is going to slap him with his sword. First attack is a nat 1 for an 8.
Okay.
Second attack is a 12 to hit.
Did you do your dex saving throw?
Oh, I have not. Sorry. Let me do that. I rolled that one physically, but it's 23.
Okay. And then the 8 and 12 both miss.
Cool. So that's my actions. For my bonus action, I am going to cast Compelled Duel on this construct in front of me. So it needs a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's going to be a 14.
Okay, it saves.
Okay.
And that is all she wrote.
Okay. So we'll go back to the top of the order. So now, as round 2 begins, you'll see that the pylons start spinning and changing color, and it's colors that you can tell. Yeah, no perception check needed. You can see it cycling through elements, so that you get the sense that you don't get the sense. You can tell that the dodgeballs are now going to explode in elemental magic upon impact.
Oh, shit.
Not cool.
Damn.
And you see
Lovely.
Spectrum is observing and watching everything.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Lorsan Lose Storm will get a
yep,
DC 12. Sorry, DC 14 now.
that's
Dexterity.
19 on Dex.
But you can also, since there's elemental magic included, you can also do Arcana or Dexterity.
Yeah. Larson got a 19 on Dex save, so
Okay, so that's totally fine. Yep.
should be good on that end.
Mhm.
Let's see. What's the closest construct to Larson? Okay, that one. And I think he will hit it with. Let's see. We'll just hit him with a ray of sickness. Rolling to hit. There's a 14 hit
Does not.
already. That's his turn then,
Okay,
fortunately.
sounds good. And then we'll go to Ketlin.
That's you, Dom.
That is me. I forgot that.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah. Ketlin is going to. So AC does matter. So she is going to cast Bark Skin on herself, which gives her an AC of 17. And then is going to. That's her bonus action. Her action. She is going to. Cast Create Bonfire on the construct in front of her. So that
Okay.
is a DC 12 Dex saving throw.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll this. It's a 7.
Woo! They're gonna take a whopping 7 fire damage.
And that's every turn. Or do they get to redo the thing?
Until the spell ends, magic bonfire fills the thing. Any creature in the bonfire's space, has to make a saving throw or take a D8 of damage. Okay, yeah, then that just stays there.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, that's gonna go to Tim.
I think you're muted.
Okay, Tim is going to enter rage.
Mhm.
Uh, he will attack this construct right here with his heavy bow.
Okay. Which constructs? I'm sorry.
The left, top left.
Yeah. Can you move him to where he's going? Can you move Tim? Oh, he's gonna attack with his bow.
Yeah, with his bow. Heavy
Okay.
bow.
Sure.
For a 15.
15's gonna miss.
Okay, and ooh. Come on. And that will be the end of Tim's. Oh, I have to do dex savings.
Please.
Does a 5 save me?
It does not. It's DC 14. Okay. Moving right along, Leo.
A dex save of 8. Wow.
Oof.
Wait, I
you-
was hidden. Does it shoot at me?
It does.
Rude. Okay. Then I don't take damage, right?
No, there's no damage. Yes.
It doesn't explode in magical something?
It does, and you get hit, and it gets tallied. You have
If
these
I
constructs are dealing enough damage.
sure. If I did uncanny dodge and evasion, would it miss me?
It would, yes.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Um, I gotta double check and make sure if those are
You can
bonus
use your
action.
reaction. Yeah.
Is that a reaction to do that?
It's your turn, so you
Yep,
can use your
reaction.
turn
Yep,
to avoid. Yeah,
yeah,
uncanny
it's a
dodge is a
reaction.
reaction. Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop up out of hiding and shoot the top left construct.
Okay.
And hopefully hit. Oh, it's a nat 20.
That'll
So
hit.
Yeah.
so I'm going to do well, it does 6 plus another, that's 10, 14 piercing damage plus sneak attack is I'm gonna do 3d6 instead of 4d6 so I can do a tripping attack.
Okay.
Um, and it needs to make a I think it's a dex save. Let me find it. Uh, Yep, it needs to beat a 14 DC dex save or it falls prone.
Is prone.
Nice.
Yeah, so
And
you time your shot just right to jam up like one of its gears, and it basically just seizes and falls over.
nice. And it also takes four, I guess. Hold on. Sorry. So sneak attack is 46. I'm doing 3d6 worth of damage, but it's doubled to, well, no, it's 3d6 max is 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I roll 3d6 again, which I will do as soon as I can figure out how to do that on this stupid thing. All right, I got this. 3,
The
roll to
bar.
everybody.
Yeah.
Plus another 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm not going to hide.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay here.
Solid. Yeah. Solid hits on it. You see it's still looking more than fine. And
But it's prone, right?
it is prone. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I
Oh,
was hoping for.
so. Oh no, right, because you knocked it prone with your attack.
Yep.
Okay. Then Fenn's gonna go.
Yep. She's not nearly as interesting. She's not hidden, even though she thinks she is. And she's just going to shoot
He thinks
the
it's working. Like
she's
brilliant.
gonna
Hide
shoot the
in plain
one.
sight.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot the one by Ragnar. Oh, she's gonna or not, sorry, by Sal. And she got a 20 dex save to start her turn.
Okay.
And she is going to take a short bow shot for a 23 to hit
23
for
hits.
9 piercing damage.
And it's this one up here by Ragnar, or
The one by Sal, that one there.
oh, sorry. Okay, 9 piercing. You said.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Good. Mhm.
She's gonna move away from the person next to her a little bit. Just gonna go down. Actually, she's gonna go down to whatever this thing is. Yeah, she's got 30 feet. Can she go down here and look at this and be like, "What is this? Why isn't it shooting at us?"
That's Elwyn, but yeah. Oh yeah, she can go down there. Her turn is essentially done, but on her next one, she can inspect it if you like.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, this gear keeper construct is going to make its dex save to get out of the bonfire. That's 16.
That saves.
Okay. Does the fire just go away then, or is it they have to move to actually get out of it?
I think they have to move.
That makes sense to
Uh,
me too. Oh yeah, it's create bonfire. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Okay. So yeah, it is. So it saved its damage from this turn, but it is going to make an attack on Sal. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
And then its second attack, it will get a 24.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. So you'll take 7 damage, and you guys will get another point on the board. Okay.
I'm going to channel Divinity Rebuke the Violent, so it needs a DC 14 Wisdom save.
DC 14. Not particularly wise, these constructs. Got a 12.
Got a 12. It takes the same damage it just did to me back as radiant damage.
Love it.
And also,
Ooh,
does
I
that
think it actually
count as a hit on it for points?
a hit. No, so you guys are trying to get fewer points. So it's if you guys get hit, you get a point.
One quick moment. We've lost Dom.
He's back.
People hear me?
Yes,
I can hear
think
you.
so. I can hear you.
I don't know if the screen share is still up though.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
let
it
me get
is.
that back up.
It is now.
It is on my end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still seeing it on the stream.
Yeah, we lost you there
Okay.
for a second.
And then this construct will use half of its movement to stand up, but it can still close with Tim, and it will. Sorry, wrong one. It's not your turn. This one is gonna go, and it will attack Ragnar because it's right in front of him. Does a 28 hit? Yes.
Ooh,
And
yes.
a 20. So 28 and 24 for hits, and then that's going to be 15 damage total and 2 more hits on the board. Okay. And Spectrum again is just observing. It's like no, like very very cute. Like it's like noting your strategy, and just sort of like you can just see it's observing and recording everything. Ragnar.
So these bomb things that they're throwing don't do any damage at all?
No, they're just
Okay. So
there's an elemental component, so you can use Arcana as opposed to Dex if you would like.
okay. Can I, instead of Dex, use deflect missiles? Hear me out. Since it's
Yes.
going down to 0, can I use a key point to make a ranged attack? Instead of deflect, I catch the missile using deflect missiles and throw it at the construct?
I believe deflect missiles you can.
It says I have to use it with as a monk weapon. So deflect missiles, I can deflect or catch missiles when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, you take the damage, reduce it by 1d10 plus 9. If it goes to 0, I have a free hand. I can use 1 key point to make a ranged attack. But the caveat is as with a monk weapon. If it's like a bomb, it could be a monk weapon, I can argue. But if not,
So deflect missiles. Look, the missile counts as a monk weapon if you deflect missiles.
okay. So
Right. So if you catch it, if you're deflecting it, you can use the key point to basically make a ranged attack as part of the same reaction. So you're not taking up the rest of your turn economy.
yeah, no,
And-
I'm trying to
and the-
my reaction turn.
Okay. Right. And so when you deflect, the reason it's counting it as a monk weapon is so that you can use your proficiency with the deflected missile.
Yes.
Right. And you have 20 feet and 20 feet and 60 feet. But these aren't doing any damage.
No, it's getting points because the constructs are getting hit.
No.
That's objective.
No. The points are if you get hit. Right? If you get hit, a point gets added to the board. You are trying to get the least amount of points possible.
Okay, I thought we were getting
Golf.
points if we hit the construct.
No,
Also,
you're like hitting their HP, but if you were getting points hitting the construct, you would want fewer points.
okay.
Right.
I'll just deflect. Either way, it's
Okay.
still
Yeah.
gets
So
hit.
so if you have DC 14 Dex, you'll pass it. If you use deflected missiles, you automatically pass.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's then you have the whole rest of your turn then.
Okay. All right, then good to know. I will use my same sequence of attack, so I will go an unarmed strike to this construct in front of me. Does a 16 hit?
It does not. No.
So I'm gonna go into bonus actions. I will. Uh, flurry of blows for a 9. Nope. The second one will be another 9 to nope. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So now this construct will stand. It can close with Tim, but it only gets one attack because it used. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay, that's a miss, and then it's going to go to Elwyn.
Alrighty.
So DC 14,
Dex.
Dex or Arcana.
Oh no. For 5.
All right, that's a hit. Okay.
That's a hit. Cool. And Elvin is going to do Witch Bolt on. Let's see, which one does he want? On the one near Salvador.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Roll some damage then. That's 26 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Sure.
That'll.
And
Yeah.
that is Elvin's turn.
Is that one looking even remotely hurt?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, you guys for dodgeball, you guys are being very aggressive. Like
Mhm.
the objective is to just avoid getting hit. Like
Yeah.
so.
What round are we on?
This is the second. There's only one
Second.
more. Yeah, so like getting stuck in and like fighting them is an interesting strategy, to say the least. Sal, it's your turn.
My turn.
Ice babies on one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Attacking isn't doing great. Sal is going to.
Give me DC 14, Arcana,
Oh.
or Dex, please.
Gotcha. 19.
Love it.
And do I have anything especially interesting with spells? The Sal is going to cast Sanctuary on who is failing saves a lot. Elwyn. And that is the bonus action. And then I'm gonna action dodge, I guess. What does that do? That like increases my AC or something?
Some disadvantage.
Gives some disadvantage. Okay, yeah. Just gonna action dodge.
Okay. Good stuff. Okay. We're gonna be back at the top of the order. You see that the pylons have like been spinning, and basically their aura completely changes, and they basically slot into. I said basically 5 times. They slot into the ground, and the entire surface that you're on, this like rocky plateau, shifts 90 degrees, and you see it starts moving back and forth while it's shooting. So what you will need to do is make an acrobatics save of 15 or arcana to avoid getting hit by these now it's spinning and shooting elemental orbs at you.
Yikes.
So
Spinning.
Larson, let's go ahead and get a DC 15 acrobatics.
Or Arcana. Okay. Let's go Arcana. Nice. 22 Arcana check.
Nice. So you keep your feet, you don't go prone, and you have your turn.
Sweet. Let's see.
Well,
What can I
you're
do?
far enough away from a construct, so unless something else happens, you're not going to get hit. So
Yeah,
you've saved from points. We can jump to Ketlin.
I was gonna try to stop one of the constructs in its
Oh,
tracks so it doesn't
I
hit
bet.
someone
Yeah,
else.
go for it. Yeah,
Um,
sorry, I thought you were.
no worries. Let's see, where did that go? I had a spell which I saw and I wanted to use it and I lost it now. Ah, there it is. I'm gonna cast Earthbind on let's see, on the one near Ragnar.
Okay.
You need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, that's gonna be 8, which I don't think.
DC 15.
All right.
So now it can't move.
Okay. Love it.
Yep, that's my turn.
And then Ketlin.
Which one did you just cast that on?
This construct on the northeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ketlin is going to cast Entangle on the one right in front of her. So strength saving throw for that as well.
Okay. That's going to be a 19.
9? Oh, 19. Very different. Then in that case, nothing happens.
You said Dex save?
Strength.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Let's do that again. 12.
12? That, yeah, means it beats it.
Okay.
Then that is theirs.
Oh, did Ketlin make her save?
Oh, no. About that.
Acrobatics, please? Or
So now is it an acrobatics skill check or dex saving throw?
acrobatics.
Okay, but it's no longer a save, so I don't get the benefit from my aura.
Right.
Okay. That is only a 13.
Okay, so you go prone.
Okay.
And that's a hit. Okay.
And then, so that was action for Entangle. Bonus action. I don't know what animal would be good, but I think she needs to turn into an animal. Try and find something with a good acrobatics.
Don't forget, this is the third and final round of this
Okay.
dodgeball.
Then I think at this point, yeah, just stay.
I'm not trying to talk you out of anything, but
Yeah, just stay to keep the AC she has. Okay, then yeah, not using anything for her bonus action.
okay. Let's get a acrobatics from Tim Tim.
Acrobatics from Tim. 11.
Okay, so he is
Come
prone
on, Tim
now
Tim.
as well. Okay. Anything else Tim Tim wants to do?
No, Tim is not that great. Nope. That'll be Tim's turn.
Does he want? Well, because you still have your action. You have half movement.
What if I move? He disengages
up.
and he could get hit again, right?
Well, if he takes the disengage action, he won't get hit.
Okay, yeah, I'll do disengage action.
What's his movement?
40 feet.
So you have 20 feet left.
He will try to hide behind Spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll be it.
Okay. Back to Leo.
Okay. Acrobatics check is a 16.
Passes.
It's disappointingly low, but take it. And And then she's going to try and do the same thing. She's going to try and knock. Bonus action hide. Move a little bit over here to get cover from Northwest Construct, and then try and shoot him again. Try and knock him prone
Okay.
for another nat 20 to hit.
Love it.
So 18 piercing plus a whole bunch of d6s. Plus another, that's really bad, plus another 6 piercing, and he needs a dex save.
Dex save
Yeah.
for A4.
Fails.
Prone.
Prone again.
Yeah. And this one's actually starting to look a little hurt.
Oh. All right, good. It's the last
And then
round, so it doesn't matter, but all right.
We'll go to Fen. Yeah.
Dex save for Fen.
Acrobatics.
Or acrobatics, yep. 22.
22 is good.
And then she's going to look at this pillar and try and figure out what it is, because she's not going to get hit by any constructs.
Go ahead and give me an investigation or arcana.
Okay. Arcana is a 7.
7. So you see as she's running up, she's like, oh, magical runes. And she's able to like understand that they're linked to the pylons in some way, but not really anything past that.
Okay.
Yep.
Can she use she doesn't understand it, but can she like push a button and try and turn it off?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a luck. We'll roll a luck check on this one.
Just want a d20?
I just want a d20.
5. 5's good, right?
So you see this pylon starts spinning faster in their slots.
Uh-oh.
And it like ramps up and it
Run.
they kind of like power up just a little bit.
Okay. That was a mistake. Run away.
It was a good line of inquiry.
Yep. She's here because that's scary.
Sure.
And that's her turn.
Okay, so this one is going to make it save for the fire. And it passes with 21. Then it will start attacking. It's going to take a swing at Sal for 10 to hit.
Not stunned anymore.
And then, sorry?
That was not the stunned one.
This one down here?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was stunned. I thought this one was prone.
Or prone. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, all good. Keep me honest. And then the second is going to be a 21 to hit Sal.
Oh, it has disadvantage.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So then let's just make that attack again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Wait, so both attacks. So the first attack would be a 10 and a 21. It takes the 10. The second one will be a 14 and a 26. And it takes the 14.
Okay, both missed then.
Good to know. Then this one will use its movement to stand up, and then it can use half of its movement to get to Ragnar, and it will then make its attack.
Oh, wrong one.
Yep. Oh, so this one is stunned?
Thought it was just
Even
prone.
Ragnar can't move because I put
Can't move,
Earth
got
Power
it.
on him.
Okay, well, or is it restrained or what is it?
Let me pull up the thing super quick. I think its speed is 0. Yeah, its speed, if any, is reduced to 0 feet.
Right, but what? So that's it. It's not like under
Yeah.
the restrained condition or anything. Okay.
No, it just kind of.
Okay, so it will attack. So 23 to hit and a 10 to hit.
23 hits and 10 does not.
Okay. That's gonna go there, and then you will take 11 bludgeoning. All right, that is its turn. Spectrum is watching, and Ragnar's turn.
Okay, I will use
Run away.
Step of the Wind. Key point to use Step of the Wind, which I will move out of here. Disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Your jump distance is doubled. Well, I will move away,
Okay.
and then I will use my second action for another key point to use patient defense, and then my turn there. Save patient defense.
Got it. Okay. So then this construct will use half of its movement to stand up. And then it can. We have a hot mic. It can't. Can't get anywhere. Okay. And it's the last round, so it doesn't matter. Elwyn.
Alrighty. Arcana check. Stand
Yep.
by.
Acrobatics. Oh, did Ragnar do an acrobatics?
I didn't, but my deflect missiles wouldn't have worked.
You have to do that every time, right?
Yeah.
Is that that's just one of your reactions? It doesn't take a key
Yeah.
point?
No key point, just a reaction. The key point would be to
Got it.
make an attack using it.
Understood.
Alvin got a
Okay.
19 Arcana.
Love it. And anything you want to do on your turn?
I want to walk over to the thing at the bottom right and see if I can Arcana check it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another roll.
Ben's gonna call out, "Don't try and turn it off. It gets louder."
Oh God, a 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I.
It's not in a language you're familiar with at all.
That's Alvin's turn.
Okay. And last but not least, Sal.
Just make the check. So now it's acrobatics or arcana now. I'll just make acrobatics. Only a 13.
So you're prone, and that counts as a hit.
Okay. But this is the last turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna dodge from the ground, even though it doesn't do anything right now.
Okay. And so that is the end of round 3. You see the pylons and everything power down, and Spectrum is, writing on a notepad for whatever reason. It's not like she needs to write anything down. And she's like, first round complete. Calculating scores. 12.
More than I thought it was.
Prepare for second round, and we will teleport from there. But we are at our 2 hour, so we'll go ahead and take a quick break and be back in 15.
All right, sounds
Nice.
good. Good job, everyone.
We got 12 points. Yay.
We'll be back in just about 15 minutes or so. I have angry pets, so maybe slightly longer. But we'll catch up with you guys in just a second. Sorry? Good.
I just said cool.
I thought I heard a different. Hey, not yeah.
All right, season.